The group that was initially formed to keep a check on Chinese activities in the Indo-Pacific has left China in a place of bother. Experts believe China will be keenly keeping an eye on the Quad summit in Japan, as the grouping, which began in nearly 2018, has only grown in momentum in the last 4 years. Joe Biden's first trip to Asia as United States President is another highlight of the summit, as he seeks to strengthen alliances and partnership to counter China's growing influence in the region. While his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping hasn't left China in 25 months, it is Joe Biden who has been traveling the world to reinforce ties, which is particularly irked Beijing. The concerns have also grown for China as it backed Moscow since Ukraine crisis, further damaging its global image, leaving it more isolated on the world stage. All members of Quad except India have criticized Russia for the invasion of Ukraine. Therefore, besides China, Russia will also be watching the Quad summit in Tokyo closely. In its previous meeting in March, Quad leaders have also called for an immediate end to all hostilities in Ukraine due to the worsening humanitarian crisis. Early in the pandemic, when Canberra called for an independent investigation into the origins of COVID-19, China imposed a flurry of trade sanctions on Australia, India, and China. Meanwhile, India and China clashed in the deadliest conflict in 4 decades along the line of actual control. Such tensions have driven these countries closer. The Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, known as the Quad, is an informal strategic dialogue between the 4 nations: the US, India, Japan, and Australia. These specific nations came along to find common ground in being democratic nations and their interest in maritime cooperation through trade and security. According to experts, its flexibility as an informal forum is what allows it to build more partnership and expand areas of cooperation. China criticized the Quad for disrupting regional peace and stability, as it sees it as a mechanism to contain its global rise, and termed it the Asian version of NATO. The Chinese media have condemned the Malabar naval exercises, calling them a risk to regional stability. Beijing is concerned that India could create significant problems for China if it joins hands with other powers. China is also worried that South Korea is also planning to join the Quad. Apart from this, other countries have started seeing the Quad as an essential medium to counter China. The summit is said to be one of the region's most important foreign policy summits of the year and will provide India, the United States, Japan, and Australia an opportunity to review the progress of initiatives by the group and discuss the situation in the crucial Indo-Pacific region.
Presenting the News app, available on Google Play and App Store. Download it now.